My third and final learning outcome I progressed towards was analyze text through close reading. This learning outcome asked students to advance probing questions about a common text. Students' essays should demonstrate a comprehension of the text and an ability to engage in thoughtful analysis of relevant details of the text, in addition to other issues that might be explored by students in this essay. The essay should exhibit a clear understanding of the author's thesis, style, genre, and structure. I believe Unit 2 is where I saw the most progress towards this learning outcome. Unit 2 is the rhetorical analysis unit, with the end goal being to analyze a text of our choosing in an essay. In this text, we are asked to pick out the rhetorical elements of the text and assess their effectiveness in creating change. I picked to analyze Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from Birmingham jail. This letter was written in 1963 after Martin Luther King was arrested in Birmingham, Alabama, for protesting against racial segregation. After hearing criticism from white Southerners that called his work unwise and untimely, he wrote this letter in response to show his work was anything but unwise and untimely. Next, I did an in-depth text annotation of this letter. Through this text annotation, I exhibited close reading by annotating the letter before I began writing my essay. I annotated by picking out the audience, exigence, and restraints of the letter. I also picked out several moves of ethos, pathos, and logos, along with instances of metaphorical language. Picture to the right, you can see my in-text annotations. For example, in the first picture I'm showing here, you can see where I picked out the audience, exigence, and constraints. In the second picture here, you can see where I picked out moves of ethos, which is an appeal to the author's credibility in blue. You can see where I picked out moves of pathos, which appeal to the audience's emotions. And you can see where I picked out moves of logos, which appeal to the audience's logic. After doing this, I implemented my annotations into my writing. Through my annotations, I was able to craft a thesis that addressed the prompt, followed by strong supporting paragraphs that supported this thesis. My thesis reads, in his letter from Birmingham jail, Martin Luther King Jr. effectively gained his audience's trust while appealing to their emotions and logic, all while implementing rhetorical techniques such as anaphora and figurative language to brilliantly refute those who cause equal rights work unwise and untimely. I believe that close reading and annotations created my strong and effective paper, and without them, my paper wouldn't have been the same. And then the connection to the learning outcome. Through close reading, I was able to gain a deeper understanding of the text. I was able to pick out pieces of the text that I wouldn't have picked up on just my first time reading through. I was then able to engage in a thoughtful analysis of the text through my essay. Thank you.